It is Jeremy G, and you're watching Arambulo Live.
What's up, guys? My name is Nikki, host of Ramble Alive, and for today's interview, I am joined by singer, songwriter, host, dancer, actor, literally all the great things, Mr. Jeremy G. Hello!
What's up, Nikki? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time out to do this interview. I know
No,
it's
thank you.
9 a.m. in the Philippines right now.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Very good. It's like what you talked about before the interview started. It's 4th of July tomorrow, so getting
Mhm.
ready to party for the weekend. That's all.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I can set up the barbecue here to
There you
celebrate in the
go.
Philippines.
Yes, yes. Like I said, you're from California originally, right?
Yeah, that's right.
SoCal, represent.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's throw it back because on Aramble Live, I love to hear about the origin stories and the
Mhm.
history of how you became an artist. So what's your story? What was like that for you?
Well, my story is very SoCal because I was born and raised in SoCal. I was born and raised in Southern California, and then when I reached 17 years old, the idea of joining the Voice Teens came up. It was brought up by my parents, and then it was a long process of like debating if I should kind of drop everything and
Mhm.
then take a risk and go to the Philippines. And then yeah, I joined the Voice Teens. I ended up getting part of the top four. And then ever since then, it's been a ride. It's been a journey for sure, to say the least. So yeah,
And I mean, it's been an amazing career for you so far. You're just getting
thank you,
started, really.
thank
So
you.
I mean, when you were younger, when you were a kid, was music always a thing for you? Was it always a passion?
If I'm being honest, it was just a hobby. It was never really like we never or I never saw it as like I never saw it as something that I'd be doing as a job. You
Mhm.
know, because growing up I was really into sports. I was into basketball, volleyball. So I thought if I were to go to the Philippines, it would be either for basketball or for volleyball. And it was never in my plans to come here for singing. So it's crazy because like I never really thought of it until like my second or third year of high school. And yeah, it's crazy how like a year can change your perspective on everything you want to do in life. So yeah.
I'm so glad you pursued it though, because you
Me
where
too.
you are
Me
now.
too.
So, I mean, growing up, did you visit the Philippines often? And how was the transit? I mean, at 17, it's so young. What was the transition like living and moving to the Philippines?
Well, growing up, I only came here like twice. And
Hmm.
and those two times were like when I was super young. So I really never I didn't remember like a lot of it. So when I came here in 2017, it was basically like my first time. Cause all the stuff that I grew up and I learned in the States, it was it was hard to transition. It was hard to transition for me, especially with the language barrier. But of course, I grew up listening to Tagalog. I grew up listening to the language. So I was lucky enough to just understand it. So I already had a head start. But trying to speak it and trying to translate it within my head before even talking, that was a challenge in itself. And to tell you the truth, I'm still trying to be more fluent every single day with especially like you mentioned, I'm hosting as well. So it's that's another challenge that I had to face here besides like the career and stuff.
Dude, I can only imagine the hosting. Like, I've seen
Yeah.
the live shows with all the cue cards, and I'd be like, oh crap. Like, I can speak Tagalog, but
Yeah.
that fast, not to their expectations.
There were times that like we didn't even have like cue cards. It was a screen. It was like a
Oh, yeah,
prompter.
yeah.
The prompter died on me one time. And that was a time where I couldn't really speak like that well. So I
You
was like,
improved in
I was
English.
like, yeah, I improv in English, and they're like Jeremy more Tagalog, and I'm like, well, the thing died. I don't know, I don't know what to
Right.
do.
God. See that's you're just a pro at that point to save yourself. Was it a live
I
show?
it was live. It was live and it was one of those shows where it's outside of the studio. So it's like there's so many different elements that you have to focus on. There's like the public looking at you, the
Hmm.
crew, the weather. The weather was, of course, it's hot here in the Philippines, so it's like it's a lot to like process.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're learning every day. I think the best way to really immerse in your environment. So
Yeah.
that's good. Let's talk music. You
Let's
recently
do it.
released your latest track, Parking Lot. Amazing. What
Thank
was
you.
the creative process behind it, and how did the collaboration occur, or how did it happen with Chi and Darren Cashwell?
Well, I always love saying in like interviews and stuff when they ask me this song was, to be honest, it wasn't even supposed to happen because we were all at a music camp that was handled by ABS-CBN Music,
Hmm.
and throughout the like every day that we were at this camp we had to have one song. And this specific day I already did my song with my group. We already finished the song. And then even before the camp started, I always wanted to work with Darren and Cashwell because I know their dad, DJ MOD from Showtime, and he said I should work with them,
Hmm.
and I've always wanted to work with them. So I thought maybe now was the time, like, because we were all at this one camp, and then I just knocked. I literally, I don't even know if I woke them up or something, but I just knocked on their door,
Yeah.
and I said, guys, let's write something. So they pulled up this beat. And to be honest, I do not know where parking lot, the term parking lot came from.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just the vibe that the music brought. It was like the step up vibes, the
Mhm.
Y2K stuff that brought that idea to me. And then yeah, the chief elemental element came in when we decided that we wanted to release it.
Mhm.
So we presented it to my label, and then they gave the suggestion that we should have the whispers be a girl because originally it was supposed to be me.
Mhm.
It was supposed to be me. It was supposed to be a guy. So when they mentioned it's supposed to be a girl, I was already friends with Cheat because of ASAP and everything.
Right.
So we were at taping. I literally just walked up to her and I showed this song. I said, "Cheat, do you want to do this?"
Yeah.
And then gratefully she said yes, and then she was down right away. So it turned out really well. I'm really happy with the outcome.
No, I mean it's always like those last minute, like you don't know really know what you're
Oh
doing.
yeah.
Those always turn out to be some of the best, right? And I'm
Yeah.
glad Chi is in it because honestly, the music video, like you mentioned earlier, the Y2K vibes, she's visually perfect for it. Because back in the day,
Yeah,
like you always have like that hot girl, with the car
exactly.
and then the parking lot. So, do you have any fun behind the scenes stories from filming the music video?
One of the most memorable experiences from the video itself was definitely the rain sequence because growing up watching Step Up and watching like all the Y2K music videos, like they always had this specific dance break, either funny enough, either in a parking lot surrounded by like cars and everything, or it was just raining and they were just like doing like a dance battle. So we kind of meshed everything into one thing. And something that I realized, it it's hard to dance in the rain and try to keep your eyes open
Oh yeah.
for the camera. There was a couple takes where I had to keep wiping my eyes because it burned.
Yeah.
Like it burned so much, so I had to keep wiping it, and but thankfully we had good shots where I looked good in it. I didn't look like this all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the most memorable shots that we did. Yeah.
Nice. Well, it turned out awesome. Congrats
Thank
on the
you.
music video and the release of the song. Um,
Thank you.
I've always wanted to ask songwriters this. Is it easier to write when you're sad or when you're happy?
Ooh. Um, well, I'll give you both sides. So it's easier to write when you're sad because you don't have to overthink the lyrics.
Hmm.
For me, you don't really have to like whenever I'm sad and then whenever I want to let it out and I want to just do it through song, the lyrics just come they just come to me right away because it's basically what my heart wants to say, what my mind wants to say. And then the only thing that's left is just the melody. And
Hmm.
that's just a different process in itself. But in making a happy song or like an upbeat song, it's more fun, I'd like to say. You
Hmm.
have like a better time doing it. In writing a sad song, it's either you let it all out or you end up, in my experience, you end up like crying near the end of the session because
Sure.
it's either you're crying or you feel empty.
Mm-hmm.
There's
It's
songs that,
exhausting, emotionally
yeah,
exhausting. Yeah.
emotionally it's draining. And then there's songs that I've written where after I finish it, I'm just sitting there just staring at the screen, not even thinking about anything.
Hmm.
Because like I just let it all out for that song.
And for you, what do you lean towards? The lyrics, like song, the writing the lyrics first or the music?
Um well, in my process, something that always comes first is the melody. The
Okay.
melody and the overall sound, because that for me it kind of just like, if I have a good melody and I have a good music, it just gives me the direction of what the lyrics should be or how deep they should go. Because
Mm.
there's songs that, even if the melody is so simple and the music is so simple, the lyrics are the ones that have the bigger weight to it. So
Mhm.
um yeah, for me it's more on melody and the vibe of the overall thing.
Nice. Well, shout out to your amazing fans, and thank you for posting all of the stuff that we were posting.
Yeah, of course.
We pulled in some questions for you, so let's get into some of those. The
Oh,
first
shit.
one is from, oh my God, I'm going to butcher this name. Name,
Okay. Okay.
Namae. So give a shout out.
What's up, Name? What's up?
The question is, what's something that you're most proud of?
Ooh, that's that's hard to pick. Cause of course it's given that I'm proud of like my own personal stuff, like my own personal music, but like I've been blessed with so many opportunities to write for different artists. But I think something that's most memorable to me, I'll give two things
Yeah.
actually. One personal thing, for my personal song, I was able to have a duet with Asia's songbird, Mr. Gene Velasquez Alcacid, with the song Moonlight Kisses. Like even if it was just even if she just sang the bridge part, like it just meant the world to me that I get to see my name on Spotify next to hers.
Mhm.
So that's one thing for my personal music. And one other thing, for music that I've written for other artists, I was able to write for Miss Sasha Padilla. So
Legend, both of
yeah,
them.
like icons,
Yeah.
to say the least. But for the song for Miss Sasha, they were the ones that reached out to me, and that was the most surprising part. And she wanted to write about empty nesting, where a mother experiences her kids growing up and living different lives in different houses. And I kind of related to it in a way, since I'm by myself here in the Philippines and my mom's over there in the States.
Mhm.
So when I submitted it, she actually cried, and just to see that reaction from her,
Yeah.
and to see the song come into fruition with Zia Keys on her daughter. um it was an amazing thing to see, and I was able to watch it in concert, and the you could tell they were trying to not look at each other so they wouldn't cry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like to feel that and to experience that with the song that I've written for them, it was amazing.
Amazing. All right. Our next question's from Rika. Please say hello to Rika.
Rico, what is up?
You're known for your incredible songwriting. Is there anyone or any situation inspiring your next hit right now?
Oh,
Ooh, this is like chismis
oh,
vibes.
I know. We're heading into the tea. um, is there anyone or anything specific that
Inspiring
just
your next song.
Ah,
or your next EP? Was it your EP that I saw on Twitter? Or
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. I got an EP coming
good.
up.
Yes.
Um, I think something different because the previous songs I've released, it's always been about the people outside or the people around me,
Hmm.
or it's been about people. But there's a specific song on this EP where I've been the most that I got the most vulnerable, or I've been the most vulnerable that I've been in as a songwriter. So
Wow.
it's about me this time. It's about mental health. It's about what else can it be about? It's about like questioning self-worth. So it gets really deep into it. So instead of writing about the people around me, I started writing about myself, and my thoughts as I'm living alone here in the Philippines.
No, I love that. Those are perfect top. Like personally, as a music listener, I love
Hmm.
topics like that. Just I feel like it's more relatable. I mean, yeah, love is a great
Hmm.
topic to listen to, but
Hmm.
stuff like that is definitely relatable.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, definitely.
next question is from Ken, two N's. So please say hi to Ken.
Ken, what is up? Ken with two N's. What is up?
Yes. Is there a genre or style of music that you haven't explored yet, but you would love to try in the future?
Ooh, that I have not explored yet. I want to, okay, I want to try country. It's
Oh,
it's something really out of the blue. I don't know. I just thought of it right now.
nice.
But country is something that would be interesting because there's some songs that I grew up singing and it was like very country, and there's some artists that I listen to right now like Chris Stapleton,
Hmm.
Teddy's. I don't know if you consider Teddy Swims country, but like country R&B type of stuff.
Hmm.
Hunter Hayes was a big one growing up. So yeah, it'd be interesting how I would attack a country song.
It'd be so cool, only because, I mean, currently you're based in the Philippines, but
Yeah.
that sound coming from the country would be so crazy.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
that'd be so different. You'd be the first,
Yeah,
I
it'd be
think.
a weird concept, but I feel like it'd
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, country from Jeremy G. Oh, I love that. All right. Our next question's from Ryan. Please say hello to Ryan.
What is up, Ryan?
Are there any OPM icons that you'd love to collaborate with or have a concert with? And I know you just spoke about Miss Regine, Miss Joshua, and you're currently on ASAP, which, you've done so many performances with different artists, but is there
Hmm.
one OPM icon that you haven't worked with yet?
Um, well, let me just first things first. Having a collab or a concert with any icon for me, it'd be an honor. But let's stray away from the showbiz answers.
Okay.
There's okay, so since I started The Voice, my team was well, I'll give two choices
Mhm.
because they're like iconic in their own separate ways. It'd be a full circle moment for me to have a concert or a duet with my The Voice Teens coach, Miss Sharon Cuneta.
Yeah.
That'd be a full circle moment for me. It'd be crazy if she see Coach Sharon, if you see this, please, I would
Let's make this
love
go
to.
viral. Shout out to Miss Sharon Cuneta.
Yes, and then one of like ever since The Voice, from then on, when I started working with her on ASAP, uh, Ate Sarah Geronimo,
Yep.
like she's one of the people that inspired me to like sing and dance. So to have a song with her, I feel like it'd be amazing.
There should be like a Voice Kids reunion concert, like
I feel like
one big
there
concert.
should,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
yeah,
You've all done
it
really
would be
well.
so sick.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Last questions from Ivy's. Please say hello to Ivy.
Ivy, what is up?
If every song you've written was a chapter in your autobiography, what
Ooh.
would the title of the next unwritten chapter be? And what kind of emotional truth are you hoping it reveals? It's kind of deep.
Oh. That's deep.
Right?
Dang, what's 9 a.m. We're talking, having
So
deep
we're going
talks.
deep at
Dang.
9
Ivy, what's up?
a.m.
Um, it would be I feel like it would stem from the song I mentioned to you earlier about like talking about self-reflection.
Mhm.
So I feel like what the title would be like, who am I? It because living alone, living alone here in the Philippines, like it gave me more time to like self-reflect.
Mhm.
Uh it also has its ups and downs. So I feel like there's been a lot of unspoken topics I haven't really written about. And I feel like that would be a one cool and it would be a crazy idea for me to like go really vulnerable in a specific project in writing everything that I've been feeling while living alone.
Mhm. Mhm.
Actually, gives me a couple ideas, but
Oh,
we'll
there you
see.
go. You're working today, so hopefully this kickstarts, that
Uh-oh.
process. All right. Well, I was only able to choose 5 questions, but thank you to
hmm
everyone who sent one in. Jeremy, do you have a message to all of your supporters? Because they're like hardcore. They really show up for you when you need them.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to them?
Well, to all my supporters, the Jer Minions, you guys are amazing. You guys leave me speechless every single time. You know what's crazy? I started out when I started out, they were in in high school like me, or they were in grade school like they were in grade school like younger. And then now I've been getting messages, I've been getting tweets where like, "Quit, Jeremy, I'm graduating college." And I'm like, "What? College?" One thing, congratulations. The second thing, I'm that old where all my fans are like, most of my fans are graduating now. But it's been a ride. You guys surprise me every single time with how much support you guys have given me throughout the years, and I continuously am thankful for every single one of you guys. Even if the support is hard to give throughout like school and everything that you guys are doing. You guys continuously are able to stream my music, watch the shows I'm in, like ASAP, I Want ASAP and everything. Uh yeah, to more years and just know that everything that I do, all of my music that I write, is for you guys because you guys deserve the best. So thank you so much.
Nice. And lastly, do you have any upcoming projects, shows, anything else you want to promote?
Oh yeah, this after parking lot, we have an EP. We have an EP coming out. Actually, I'm gonna reveal it's a two-part album, so it's gonna be two EPs.
Ooh,
So the
exclusive.
first EP is like an upbeat type of thing, and the second one is gonna be more of like a uh sentimental type of EP. So we'll see which which side people relate to the most. But that's something you guys can watch out for. And then you can watch me on ASAP, on I Want ASAP, all of that. And follow me on social medias at I'm Jeremy G. And stream Parking Lot, guys, and the MV.
Yes, guys, Parking Lot is now available on YouTube, all music streaming platforms. Go check it out. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Nikki.
Enjoy your Friday. I know it's really early.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
always
And
feel
you
so
enjoy
bad.
your Friday tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll have some barbecue for you.
There you go.